And in sports, it was the University of Dubuque's homecoming last Saturday. Unfortunately for the Spartans, they had to face the Knights football team. All the highlights in sports, your WTV8 News starts now. Wartburg took on Hamlin College on Sunday. The Knights would be successful in this one, winning 4-0. Austin Otto had 2 goals on the day, while Nate Gottsacker and Matt Christensen each added a goal of their own. Cade Schatzer recorded his 4th shutout win of the season for the Orange and Black. And last but certainly not least, the football team traveled to Cornell on Saturday to take on the Rams. Let's roll those highlights. The Knights are going to come out ready for the battle here. Connor Dahlstrom is going to be the man of the hour in this one as he gets things going with a 29-yard touchdown. Good guys up 7-0 early on. With just a little time left in the first, Danny Stiefel, well, he's going to take it himself. He finds a few breaks in the defense and he's off. He makes it 45 yards to get the first down. Dahlstrom will finish the series for the Orange and Black here from 35 yards out. Knights ahead 14-0. Moving on now to the third quarter, Martin Hyatt comes up with a huge interception, and he's going to run 45 yards to get the pigskin into the end zone, 21-0 Wartburg. Now Dahlstrom started the game, so he's going to finish it here with a 1-yard touchdown. Knights roll over Cornell 28-0. With that win, the Knights improve to 2-1 in conference play. Wartburg heads to the University of Dubuque on Saturday for a 4 p.m. kickoff time. But first, Wartburg's dominant wrestling team took 3rd place at the national tournament last year, a tremendous achievement for any ordinary program. Fast forward to this year where the Knights got a jump on their competition by qualifying at all 10 weight classes. Day 1 of the tournament went well as the Knights put 7 wrestlers through to the 2nd day of competition. Kyle Pomolia now takes us through a day that the Knights won't soon forget. Turning now to the hardwood. Last weekend, 4 teams competed in the Buzz Levick tournament here in Waverly. First up for the Knights was Crown College on Friday. Let's roll those highlights. Early in the first half, Thomas Perkins is going to find the big man down low, Austin Donnelly, who goes up strong and gets 2 points for the Knights. Crown responds here with a 3-pointer from Taylor Jones. Storm trails by 4. Then Eddie Deemer gets into trouble, but he's going to find wide open Tanner Kramer, who's going to drain the 3-ball. More from Jones here as he connects with back-to-back baskets from beyond the arc. Knights lead 30-23. Now with the big play of the game, Kirk Seide comes up with the steal. He's going to take it all the way with the big slam dunk here, sending the Knights into halftime with a 7-point lead. Now in the second half, Mitchell Murphy dishes it off to Jordan Sadoff for the easy 2 points. To seal the deal for the Knights, Brandon Flenner breaks away and he finds Drew Crawford for the bucket. Knights win this one 72-53. Jordan Sadoff recorded his first double-double of the year with 14 points and 10 rebounds on the night. Thomas Perkins added 9 points and Jordan Moore had 8. Now you may be wondering if the women's soccer team made the NCAA tournament despite failing to secure the Iowa Conference's automatic bid. The Knights did indeed make the tournament on the strength of their number 9 ranking in the country. Even better, they will host a regional for the first and second rounds. Wartburg's first match will be against Principia, which went 16-13-1 on the year and qualified for the NCAAs by winning the St. Louis Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. The Waverly Shell Rock Go Hawks traveled to Olwine, so let's see how they fared. WSR gets pumped up for their game against the Olwine Huskies, starting things off in the second quarter with goose eggs on the scoreboard. Go Hawk quarterback Eric Mummelthei's pass is intercepted by the Huskies. Luckily, they would not score and the game was tied at 0 going into halftime. The Go Hawks finally get on the board in the middle of the third quarter with a 23-yard touchdown run by Jake Elgin, 7-0 WSR. In the fourth quarter, Elgin gets the ball again, this time 2 yards out, and he'll punch it in. Go Hawks win 14-0 and improve to 4-0 on the season. With that win, the Go Hawks are tied for first place in Class 3A District 4. The Go Hawks are currently the only team in the district without a loss. The 9th-ranked women's soccer team took the field of their own version of Friday Night Lights against the dreaded Norse of Luther College. Wartburg threatened early with the corner kick, but the header by Kathy Ryder goes just over the net. In the 14th minute of the game, it's went to Benning to Chelsea Fry, and she would sneak the shot past the keeper, giving the Knights a 1-0 lead. Wartburg would score again in the 31st minute. off the free kick by Katie Went. At halftime, they would go into it up 2-0. Now Luther's best chance came in the second half right here when the shot goes just wide of the net. Wartburg would put the final nail in the Luther coffin in the 85th minute when Chelsea Fry scores her second goal of the game. Knights defeat their rivals 3-0. Wartburg's wrestling season may be over, but the NCAA Division I Wrestling Championships took place last weekend. Penn State dominated and stole the show with 107.5 points, claiming top honors for the first time since 1953. Defending champ Iowa came in third with 86.5 points. Arizona State senior Anthony Robles won at 125 pounds over Iowa's Matt McDonough. Now, why am I telling you this? Let's roll the footage. If you don't notice anything right away, I'll help you out. Robles only has one leg. He was born without his right leg, but he hasn't let that stop him. And finally, the Wartburg volleyball team was in action against the Beavers last Tuesday night at Levick Arena. Let's roll those highlights. It was parent night here for the Knights as they get ready to take on the Beavers. Camille Van Natta sets up Britlin Seek here, and she'll get the kill for the night. Ashley Lage's hit is too much here for Wartburg, and they won't be able to return it. Britlin Seek comes up with another huge kill, but it won't be enough. Knights fall 25-23. In the second set, Van Natta sets it off with a tap over the net that no Beavers can reach. BV's Kirsty Brown is rejected here by Bailey Wilson, and Wilson will then kill it. Knights take set 2, 25-12. Moving on to the fourth set, Van Natta pounds the ball down, and the Beavers have no time to react. Kelly Neiman and Britlin Seek say no way to Lage's hit here, and the Knights take set 4 by a final score of 25-9. With that win, the Knights improved to 8-2 overall and 2-0 in IAC play. The Knights will take on the Co-Hawks tomorrow night at Levick Arena.
All right, thanks, Shelby.
You're welcome. The Wartburg wrestling team competed in its first conference duel of the season, taking on Central last Thursday. The top-ranked Knights had no trouble with the Dutch, dispatching them by a final score of 39-9. Kenny Anderson, Cameron Wagner, Zach Beekman, and Ryan Fank all ended their matches in a pin of their Dutch opponent. That win marked Wartburg's 152nd straight conference duel victory. Now the team then moved on to the Simpson Invite Saturday. Byron Tate won his 197-pound weight class, and the Knights wrestlers tied for 2 more weight class titles. The Knights placed a total of 14 wrestlers in the top 5 of their respective weight classes. But when the dust had settled, Wartburg finished second overall in the tournament, just 1 point behind third-ranked Co College. The Knights finished with 214.5 points, while Co gets 215.5. The Knights remain number 1 nationally, however, and they get a chance to get back to their first place at their own Dick Walker Invitational next Saturday in Levick Arena. Coming up next in sports, the soccer teams and volleyball team were competing in IAC tournaments. I'll let you know how they finished. Plus, the football team was in action at Loris. Stay tuned. Your WTV8 Sports is next. Well, Wartburg also had over 400 yards of offense themselves. Wartburg stopped them 5 times on 4th down attempts, so that's huge.